Well, after thinking about this for a long time and fretting both ways whether to do it or whether not to, I finally come to the decision to make the 2012 season with the Atlanta Braves my last one. It's been a great ride. I've been a professional ball player for 23 years. It's all I've done. It's all I've known, and uh, I think it's about time to do something else.
How tough was this decision? I mean, do people really understand?
It is tough because I still feel that I have the ability to go out there and be a productive major league ball player. But the fact of the matter is that 23 years is a long time to be doing something. I've got 4 little boys at home that have sacrificed a lot for me to play this game, and I think it's time that I go spend some time with them and go to some baseball games, go to football games, basketball games, go to recitals, whatever it may be, because they're getting to a really fun age, and they've had a part-time father up until this point, and I want to start being a full-time dad.
Amazing your career with the same team. I mean, that doesn't happen anymore.
It doesn't, in this day of free agency with the kind of money that people are handing out, it's there's not a lot of loyalty in the game, but I'm very proud of the fact that I've stuck with one club. It's been like a marriage, a little bit of give and take on both sides. The Braves have worked with me over the years, and I in turn have returned the favor. So I'm honored to be a Brave. I'm honored to have spent my entire 23 years here, and hope they feel the same way.
Too early to start talking about Hall of Fame?
Whenever people, bring that up, it's out of my hands. All you can do as a baseball player is go out and put up the best resume possible, and then it's really out of your hands. And, whether I make it or don't make it, I can look in the mirror walking away at the end of the 2012 season knowing that I got the most out of my talent, and I played and performed as hard as I could for a long period of time, and if they deem that's good enough to be a Hall of Famer, I'd certainly be honored.
You'll have a lot of people watching you this season if you turn in a good season, which you hope you will. We've lived in an era where we've had athletes say, I'm going to retire, but then they end up not. Any hope?
No, there's no set of circumstances that could happen this year that would convince me to come back next year. I've made this decision. It's a firm decision, and I'm not going to back down from it. I've played this game long enough. I thoroughly expect to go out and be productive this year, but I know that I'm going to get the question, what if you go out and hit 300, or what if you hit 30 homers and 100 RBIs and just have this fantastic season? And to be honest with you, I can't think of a better way to go out. That would be a tremendous way to go out, and it would be on my terms. I've sat back and I've watched so many guys come and go, and kind of sit on the fence as to whether they should go, maybe stick around a little too long, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to put any pressure on the Braves to feel from a PR standpoint that they need to keep me around because I've been a lifelong Brave. This gives me the opportunity to go out on my own terms. I'm happy with the decision. The Braves are comfortable with that decision, and that's all that matters.
Coaching in the future? Best switch hitter on his out there?
I'm sure that at some point during the next few years, the opportunity will arise to coach. But again, it goes back to what's most important to you, and that's family. One of the reasons why I'm getting out of the game of baseball is because it's a tough life. It's a hard schedule. The major league schedule is one that you don't spend more than 3 or 4 days in one spot, and I'm ready to kind of settle down and start my post-career golfing career. So we'll give it a couple years before we start thinking about maybe getting back into the game. I think Mama might have something to say about that. If I get 2 years into my retirement and she says get the heck out of the house, then I may inquire as to if I can get a coaching job somewhere.
Beginning, I mean, this is an emotional, tough decision.
It is. I've struggled with it for the better part of 2 or 3 years. I've been on the brink of wanting to hang it up and then the next day not feeling that way. And it's that kind of hedging that kept me from retiring a couple times. I'm not hedging anymore. I know this is the right time. This is a good time for the organization and for myself for both parties to kind of walk away happy, and they've gotten the goodie out of me, and I've gotten the goodie out of them, and it's 23 years is a long time to do anything, and I'm ready to start the second phase of my life.